Jesus. That was bad. I almost knocked my entire camera over. All right, let's sit down and let's have a chat here because I've been taking a look at a lot of different contents out there for the purpose of, what people are looking for and all that kind of stuff. This is just my own research in terms of keeping up to date with trends and everything else. And what I actually noticed was, following trends is just a strategy. You know what I mean? It's just a way for you to gain some traction that is hopping on a bandwagon to carry you to your first 10,000 followers, to whatever followers that you're trying to reach. Okay. And look, I've been doing ghost marketing for a while. I've been marketing for Fortune 500 companies all the way to small to medium sized businesses. And now I've launched my company globally for my marketing, and it's actually a full stack marketing and development company. More on that a little later, but keeping on the topic of just like trends and stuff, I think trends are good. I recommend companies to follow certain trends. And I see a lot of companies saying, hey, you know what? I don't feel like doing a dancing TikTok just because it's trending. And I think, yeah, that makes sense for some, but I would beg to differ in a lot of businesses that, look, you don't need to be a professional dancer to pull those things off if that is something that is scaring you from doing it, or if you just don't want to put out this type of content because it has nothing to do, like dancing has nothing to do with your insurance company, or dancing has nothing to do with, your car dealership. Here's the thing. Most businesses can benefit from doing trends that are out of their niche. Why? Is because when you are creating a company page, I think that it is very beneficial to have content that resonates with people, by everyday people that are on the platform. Because I want you to know that there's obviously a demographic of age groups for each and every single one of these platforms. The majority do overlap, right? So you're targeting anywhere from 16 years old all the way to 45 years old. And there's a lot of overlap with a lot of these platforms. And I think to my clients that I have right now, I say that if you want to make ad type of videos where it's polished, it is just kind of, edited to the point where it has a call to action to go to X website to purchase whatever, the service or product. Look, those videos aren't bad. But now you're kind of getting into more paid advertising type of videos. And those people don't come on to these platforms to view an ad. Let's just be honest. Like, when have you ever gone onto these platforms and said, hey, you know what? I want to scroll through some ads today because I feel like, something could pop up that I want to buy something. Never in your mind would you ever go to one of these platforms and say, I have an intention to buy. You're on the intention of scrolling for whatever purpose, whether it's for business related purposes, whether it's for doom scrolling. You have a purpose other than buying. But the fact that people can create content that resonates with you without the intention of saying, click here, is the new sales. And I think people just need to understand that. Business owners, if you're watching this, you need to understand the fact that content game here is not all about making polished videos. And some of my clients, what I do is I advise them to create 2 separate accounts. Okay, especially on Instagram. TikTok, not so much unless you really want to. And I'll tell you a reason why. Okay, just in a sec here. But Instagram, I recommend you create 2 accounts. One account, you're going to post advertising type of copy videos. And one of them, you're going to post casual type of videos where you're going to cross-post them on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, etc. Now, here's the reason why. I think Instagram is a great place to have a professional type of account just because it's going to benefit you in the long run. Instagram people are less, I would say, falls in the demographic of age where TikTok is mostly age of 17 of average, right? Instagram, you see a little bit more of a mature audience on average. So yeah, I would say that creating ad-like commercial type of content for Reels is great on Instagram, but create 2 accounts. And the reason why is because if you're trying to run ads on one account and you're trying to, let's say, mix up the content between professional ad type copy and casual, you're going to fall into a couple of different troubles, which is when you start using advertising on no matter if it's Instagram, TikTok, or other platforms, that account now is associated to advertising, which these platforms make a ton of money on. The main money driver for these actual platforms is advertising. And the more you use them, the more that your video gets pushed out for the ones that you put ads on them, boost them, whatever, meta ads, however you want to use it. They're going to push those out because you spent ad dollars on it. But the moment that you post something that you don't put any money behind it, it performs worse. Why is that? It's because these platforms want you to keep using ads and associates your account as spending for ad dollars. So what ends up happening is you start shadow banning yourself in a sense where you start to get less views unless you actually put up money. So what I recommend is to make 2 accounts. So one account you're going to use for casual content where you can have more relatable content, follow these trends and stuff, and then to be able to put out those videos and be more relatable and be more active on that account. The other ones where you want to make professional ad copy and also have a call to action on every single video, post it on your professional account and run ads on those. This way you're going to have 2 different accounts. So you're not cross-posting between these 2 accounts either. You're making content for casual content, you're making professional content. These are separate content. Do not post the exact same videos that you do on one account to the other because it's going to also consider you as a spam account, shadow ban you, etc., etc. You don't want to go down that route. Okay, so now TikTok, the reason why you can and cannot, you don't have to do it on TikTok with 2 accounts is because TikTok, you are resonating casually with your audience. That is a type of content on TikTok. As soon as you put a commercial type of content on TikTok, then, people are just going to skip it anyways. So if you want to run ads on your account, yes, I recommend you to create a secondary account. Again, same as Instagram, post commercial type of ad on one account and then casual content on the other account. And then run ads, TikTok ads on that professional account where you have ad copy and have a personal account, not a business account, a personal account on TikTok and also Instagram to be able to post more casual content so you can organically grow your audience. And now, going back to what I was talking about with why would you do trends that are not even in your niche? Here's the thing, you need to get your account over that 10,000 mark in order for you to actually have more potential of going viral. Because the more followers you end up having, then your video gets pushed out even more and more. That is just how it works. So, having said that, hop on those trends, make content that has nothing to do with your niche, but also you can have, if you have a company logo and you have it on the wall of your company and you want to do your TikTok dance in front of that, by all means do it, but do not automatically go for the call to action. Just make those videos and that's it. Because guess what? People are going to go to your profile. They're going to look it up, what you do. Oh, you're a dealership. Oh, you're a consulting company. Oh, you're an insurance company. And hey, you're worried about your demographic, your age demographic. What if it's a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old that's watching my content? They can't buy insurance anyways. Well, here's the thing. They have parents. And the moment that they recommend something to their parents, guess who's going to trust them more? Whether you're going to pitch them on your business or your viewers, which are the kids that are in that 14 to 16 range, that are going to convince their parents to come to you to buy insurance. Which is more convincing? Which is more easier for you? You have to realize that word of mouth still exists other than the current customers that are existing right now for you. And the audience that you pick up can have word of mouth within their own community, within their own family. And that's where businesses are making mistakes, is they're leaving out sales that could be there because of word of mouth on non-existing customers. So when you are going for brand awareness for your company, go broad, go niche, follow the trends, get over that 10,000 mark, and then start making content that is more valuable, that is more on par with your brand. Because here's the thing. Companies need to start doing this more often to get over that 10,000 mark. And then they need to have a proven method or a format of content that they need to start posting and stay consistent with that format. Okay, whether you're a leather craft person and you might be showing off some of your leather craftsman work and stuff like that, and people might be interested in that. But maybe for just an idea that you can post, let's say you go buy a used old branded bag, Chanel bag, for example, or Louis Vuitton, and then you go take those apart, and then what you do is you restore them, right? Or you break them apart and you say, this is the good things about this bag, this is a good thing about these brands. You might do those type of content because those are more interesting than you trying to sell what you currently have as product. And at the end of the day, people are going to go to your website, they're going to check you out. You know your shit. That's all they care about. If you know your shit and they trust you with that, then people are going to buy from you. Gain your audience trust, and that's how you're going to make more sales. So anyways, that's just a little bit of knowledge for you guys. Hopefully, whoever is watching this, entrepreneurs, business owners, just take something away from this, okay? Because I guarantee you, if you do what I tell you, and this is what I tell for all my clients currently, I just gave you just a glimpse of what I do for clients, a glimpse for what I can do for other people with my marketing agency. And yeah, in all honesty, these are things that anyone can do. But if you don't know the knowledge of it, if you don't follow social media, and if you don't follow these platforms and what they're doing, you can't do it on your own. And I recommend you to go hire an agency to be able to have that type of knowledge that you don't have to keep up with. Yes, there are a lot of agencies out there, probably too many. And I would say over half of them are non-reliable. They're just trying to make a quick buck. It is what it is. But the people who last long, the people who have experience, I see these videos of people are like, oh, you don't need to have too much experience. Make a social media marketing agency with zero experience. These videos are out there. And what I'm telling you is, I'm a person with 15 years of experience of marketing in multiple different countries. So it's kind of, counterintuitive for me to look at that video and be like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. when you have zero experience, sure, you can do it. I've seen people make $1 million businesses with zero experience. And I'm not harping on them, but I'm just saying that if you are trying to find a reputable agency, find a person that actually knows their shit and has multiple experiences working with different companies. Because at this point, there's going to be a lot of bad actors. And you need to know how to, separate them. So yeah, anyways, if you want to message me or email me, all my link is down in the description. Subscribe if you want to keep following, the journey that I'm in. But also, if you want some knowledge, because at this point, I think knowledge can be free online. Everything I've learned over the course of my career is either online or physically doing the work and making mistakes. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I think I rambled on enough. All right, talk to you later. Bye.